my dad fucking hated Memorial Day sales. He's like, what the actual fuck is this? He was a submarine man. He's the chief of the boat of the USS Guitaro, a nuclear submarine. And he was just a guy's guy. But he also was like so even keeled and did not get angry very often. And he was like, why are we not like at Fort Rosecrans, like grieving our fallen soldiers? Why are we running to a store to get a bargain? That's literally not what this day off is for. This day off is literally to honor the American military for the sacrifices that military families and people in the military are making for their country. That's what the whole day is for, but it's not really for that anymore, which is why people say Happy Memorial Day, which is wild. So anyhow, I had always maintained the ethos that I would just never run a memorial sale. But when I tell you, I was so fucking broke on May of 2024. I was still losing money every day in that company, and I was completely out of rope and just like, what the fuck am I going to do? And then, of course, Stickergate happened and everything worked out great. But man, the amount that I actually needed to run a Memorial Day sale, it cost me something to stick to my values and not run a really quick Memorial Day sale and make some extra cash that way. And so instead, I wrote this really beautiful thing about my dad on Memorial Day of 2024. And in the morning of Memorial Day 2025, I was doing this meditation because I was like, holy shit. A year ago today, I lived in the fucking StickerJunkie warehouse and I was washing my hair in a sink. Okay? And while money still is tight and we do need to scale right now, like we're fine. You know what I mean? But we were not fine in May of 2024. We were really not fine. I sent out an updated version kind of explaining like, wow, the company was really on the brink of bankruptcy in May of 2024 and like what a difference a year makes. And then resent the email from last year about my dad. And when I tell you that it made me tear up, the comments that I got from that, it made me tear up. The comments that I got from that. So many of our customers wrote back. So many of them were like, whoa, don't ever change. Like, we love you. So many of them wrote back and said, I'm in the military or I am a veteran. One of my favorite clients, if you're up in Bodega Bay, in the Bay Area of California, Fishtarian, wrote back and literally just said, your dad would be so proud of you. I'm fucking tearing up right now. So it straight up made me cry. I was like, what? I can't believe how touched I am that they took the time to write back and said they wrote a nice note and say that, and how much it touched me just to think of my dad being proud of me for having turned the company around, which he really, 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 truly would have been. Anyway, I felt so thankful that I saw that.